Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Tymon and this is Slide Adrift. Welcome. In the last video, I accidentally got caught out in 52 knots of wind. When you get a chance, go ahead to check that out. In this video, I sail from Pittwater, which is just a little bit north of Sydney in Australia, and I'm sailing approximately 8 hours in the ocean around to Lake Macquarie, this nice inland lake just south of on the southern edge of Newcastle, and I plan to be there for about a month so I can see all my friends that live there that I haven't seen for ages. Morning! It is, try to get the GoPro out of the wind so you guys can hear me. Woo! It is freaking freezing. Hopefully it's going to warm up a little bit with this sun, but honestly I don't reckon it is going to at all. It's in between 20 and 25 knots of wind. I am sailing much more cautiously after realistically the stupidity of yesterday. I am being very cautious and making sure the boat's happy, and in turn making myself happy. The sun's just coming up. Caning along. I've only got 16 nautical miles left, plus to go through the inlet at Lake Macquarie or Swansea, or I'm not actually sure what the inlet's called, but yeah, about 16 nautical miles to go, so not far. Yeah, much more enjoyable when the boat's not trying to take off like a greyhound, you know. Sitting here in the companionway, that is one of my many little loungy spots. I've got a lot in a lot of different, I've pretty much found them all, I'll tell you that. Making really good time. I'm going to be there in like 2.5 hours, about 3 hours earlier than what I expected. Great. I thought I had ages to go, but I'm basically just here. Whoopsies! Got my life jacket on. We're never going across a bar in Australia. There is, I think it's called Line of Leads. Let me know in the comments if I've got this wrong, but it's where you've got two markers at night time, they're lights, and you need to line them up front and back, and then that means you're on the perfect line coming in as far as navigation is concerned. So I'm going to have, as I'm going in, I'm going to have to line those two up, and then once I'm actually inside, there's another two that are going to be on my port side, and once they line up I need to turn and keep them directly behind me, and then just head over to the lateral markers and then keep on going down through to a bridge, and there should be some courtesy moorings there, so I want to pick up the mooring, and then I want to radio through to the bridge and let them know what time I want to go through, and I'm probably going to go through just basically just a little bit before high tide. I bet you on its day that wave cranks. 2.5 hours after low tide, and I've got a feeling I'm still battling some of it. But yeah, coming in it looks a bit ominous because yeah, all you can see is a whole heap of breaking waves, but once you get around the island and get on course you can see that it's relatively calm in here. Tide and wind right against me. The marine electric motor's worst nightmare. Well, you know what I mean. Marine Rescue New South Wales on the headland, and he just actually gave me a call because he could see me like going 2 knots, and sort of struggling, and so he just gave me a call to make sure I was all right. What a friggin' legend. It's such a good service. I've recently rung them up to try and become a member. I figure that's the easiest way of giving back to a volunteer organization that that I haven't used yet, and hopefully I never will. Yeah, so I did see 1.2 meters underneath the keel at one point. Yep, I'm still in line with my leads, and I'm just coming up to the first port lateral marker. So from basically here on out, I'm just following the markers just like normal. I love this. This is friggin' brilliant. Yeah, it's just so convenient, freeing me up to sort of still being able to maneuver the boat, but being able to run around and do things at the same time. The courtesy moorings are just coming up here on my port side, so better get my game face on. And Tymon retains his 100% strike rate, mooring ball pickup rate. Yeah. Booked in for 1 PM. Do I look like a tree lopper? Because I kinda am. So the Swansea Bridge, which is that one, which I've talked about, malfunctioned yesterday and didn't open. So they said they would get it fixed as quickly as possible. I'm booked in again for one, which is in 10 minutes time. So I'm just gonna, I basically just got the whole boat ready. I will be doing some sailing. I will sail a little bit. I'm not sure how far it is, not far. Lake Macquarie, can't be that big. Yeah, this should be interesting. My first bridge opening. How indulgent. Okay, I can hear the bridge doing something. Thank you.
Yeah, buddy.
Woohoo. Just approached this dredging machine. I think it's a dredging machine. Quite cautiously. I wasn't sure if I was allowed to go around it or not. And once I saw that they could see me, you know, if there was a problem, they would have made it known, you know. You know, that's enough motoring. Let's get that sail out. And away we go. As quiet and enjoyable as the electric motor is, obviously it's always better sailing. I've got 15 knots of wind too, so plenty. There's a reason why so many people only lake sail, because it is most enjoyable. Nice flat water, unbeatable. Yeah, absolutely great. My friends are here. I haven't seen them in friggin' ages. I'm so excited. Yo, how you doing? Yo, how you doing?
Hello.
Our plan here was to sail to a sailing club that had a pub on the side of it and be full rock stars and rock up right beside the pub, jump off and grab a beer. But unfortunately, when we got there, someone had already stolen our idea. So we ended up anchoring just out the front of it and coming in with a tender. And that is that for another video. If you've made it this far, you absolute legends. I really appreciate it. I'd like to welcome my new Patreon, Tiger Rowley. I'm sorry if I'm getting that wrong. Welcome. Thank you so much for going that extra mile and support. It really means a lot to me. So that's the end of this video. In the next video, I make my way north to Port Stephens and I end up getting into one of the most beautiful anchorages I have ever been into. Hope to catch you then. Okay, bye.